Girl, today is Wednesday. It's been a little while since I've gone live, but here we are. It's been a little crazy today. It's been a little freaking crazy. I lost my shit for a little while. And it's been a little crazy. I literally have so much to do. So little update. Went on my Thanksgiving break from school. Then we went on a vacation. We went to Maui. What? And it was fun. It was really nice. It was very relaxing. No mames. It was very relaxing. It's coffee. Freshly made coffee. And yeah, so I went to school today. I had class today. It's our official last day of class, but I'm gonna go Monday because it's extra credit. And I have homework. He did allow me to do one assignment that I didn't do. So I have that one to do. I have one that is due, I think, Sunday, and then I have a test. Monday's extra credit, so I will be doing that. I have to be there at 9:30. So Evelyn woke up she said she had like her tummy hurt. But I still took her to school because she was fine. She said she wanted to go. So I picked her up early, which it was my mistake. I should have just let her stay there and sleep there, but I didn't. I picked her up, and girl, I was so frustrated because I was like, I have so much homework to do. I have so many things, I have so much studying to do. Like, I don't have time to just be hanging out. Her class doesn't start until 5:30. It was fucking 1 o'clock. And I was debating on coming home, but I didn't because I was like, I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste gas. But I drove to the spot, and then she was just complaining about everything, and I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking going home. Like, I'm so done with this. So I ended up coming home. I had to go do some things. So then I laid her down, but I think she has a fever, but I'm not sure. She doesn't look normal. Like, she looks a little sick. So she's sleeping right now. I don't know if it's just because she was tired. I don't know what's going on. But she feels warm. She feels warm. So I don't know if she wants to go to dance class. What's up? Miss you. Hello. So we'll see. She wants to go to dance class really, really bad. But I don't know if we're gonna go. So we'll just see. We have until 4:45 to leave. So we'll see. We'll see. Because we would go back to where we were. So we'll see. It's on like a 20-minute drive in the freeway, so there is no traffic going back. I think a lot of people are sick right now. I don't know if the weather change did something, or her going back to school and being around the other kids, because I know the teacher said that a lot of the kids are like sick right now. Like, she noticed like they're kind of sick. So I wonder if she picked that up, because I mean, she's been back since Monday. So I don't know if, you've been busy, huh? Yes, I have been busy. I was gonna go live on TikTok, but it's been a while. So that's why I went here. Hola, saluditos, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? What happened here? But kids are germ factories. No, they are. So I don't know if, I don't know if she got sick from there, or she got sick like coming from Hawaii to here, like the weather different, or her being in the water. Like, I was thinking, why are you being accused of murder? I don't know. Ask them. Why the fuck are you asking me for? So I don't know. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait it out and see, like around 4:30. I'm gonna wake her up to see how she's doing. I do have Tylenol, so I was trying to give her some, but she didn't want none. So we'll see what happens. Uyo. Yo bien. Viéndote hermosa. You've been to Hawaii? What the heck? I didn't know that. Nobody knew that. Nobody on YouTube knew that, actually. Only if you follow me on TikTok, you would know. Yeah. So we came back last week. And so because of that, I also got behind with homework, like the break also, like they extended a lot of our due date. So it's been a mess. So I have a lot of homework to do. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Hey, Maria. That's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm like, I'm just going to use this time. This mouse is not the greatest, which I don't know why it's not really working. Shut up. Did it go on my phone? No. I don't know why it's not really working. I think I'm going to have to throw it away because it's like really slow. Who you go with? My family. You're a student. I am a student. I am a student. Yeah, I don't like this mouse. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. My other mouse is in the car. How are you doing? Stressful as hell. Stressful. I'm like annoyed and stressed and like I don't even know where to start. But I hope Evelyn family. Okay. I hope she doesn't get sick because I have a meeting. I have an appointment tomorrow at school. About like ordering my books and stuff like that. College. Yes. No, high school. I wonder if people actually believe me if I said I was in high school. I'm in high school. Duh. Like, come on. I am not that old. But if she's sick, we're not gonna go to school tomorrow. And I'm like, I have so much work to do. I have to work tomorrow. I hella forgot. Wait a second. If she doesn't feel good tomorrow, I'm gonna have to switch my days for Friday. I have to make up that time. I can always make it up next week. I don't know when. I can make it up on Wednesday, but no one's gonna be there on Wednesday. I knew it. Something changed. Hawaii, huh? I'm so confused. But yeah, I don't know. And then next semester, I already have my classes and I'm taking 3 classes. So I'm trying to figure out, I haven't done my schedule for work yet. And I don't know how that's going to go. Like I added one freaking kid. I added 1 student to my tutoring. That means I have 3. So that's it. Like, I thank God, whatever. But I'm going to have 3 students and then I'm going to have 3 classes, 1 in person and 2 online. And then I have to work. So I don't know how that's going to go. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see if we survive. Never mind. It's only 2 weeks until Christmas. You ready? No, I don't even know when that is. We don't have a Christmas tree. We don't have anything. So I don't even know what we're going to do. I don't think we're doing anything. Because I feel like everyone has just been like trying to get back to normal from going on vacation. Like Thanksgiving and then like going on vacation. Like trying to catch up with everything. So it's just been like go, 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 go. So I don't know. Like we don't have a tree. We don't have a tree. Like there's lights, but we don't have a tree. We're not Christmas ready. Like we don't have anything. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I'm like, I don't even know when Christmas is. Cause I don't, my mind is not even Christmas. And mind you, I love Christmas. Like I'm like go all out Christmas type of person. But this year, girl, like I'm just not, I don't know. And I was telling people on TikTok, like, I don't know, like I feel, somebody said it was a holiday blues or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. Like I feel, no say. I'm not like depressed or anything, but I just don't feel it. Like I just feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like the holiday spirit. I don't know what it is, but because I told myself, I was like, when I come back from vacation, like it's all going to like, I just have to really, really like focus on like what the hell I'm gonna do. Like, what am I gonna do? Focus on the school, focus on working, like get money, 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 money. That's it. You know what I mean? Because I want to do more things, obviously, in life. So that's what I'm just thinking about. I hadn't thought about Christmas. I was like, I'm just gonna buy Evelyn one gift. I'm not the kind to buy Evelyn like a million gifts because that's just, I don't know why. Like, I don't get it. To buy a bunch of gifts, you know? My mom's not home. She's working. She's working until New Year's. Isma got a job. He's not here until later in the evening, and then he has classes. They just started again. Jose is like never really here. So it's like it doesn't even feel like a holiday, you know, because like nobody's here, and like I don't get home until late. But today I came home early. Like today I wouldn't get home until like 7. So we're home like really late, and like there's nobody here, you know. And everything else, I forget about some people. I forget about everybody, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not, you know, sometimes I'm not in the mood for stupid stuff. So like, I think whatever. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. You know, I think one thing that switched in my brain. So what when was it when I was telling you guys about like my? No, I don't know if I told you guys about the whole job thing, and like I just felt like I wasn't sure if I wanted to work there because like I feel like it's all about helping, but it's not really like, you know, it's not about helping. It's more about like looking good and stuff like that. And then today, what were we talking about? Like everything is a business, you know? Today we talking about that on TikTok. And something snapped in my head, and I'm just like, I think I'm cool now. Like I think I'm done being like hee hee ha ha, like interacting with a lot of people. Cause you know, at one point I told you guys, like, dude, like I think it's like I really want to like talk to a lot of people, want to meet like a lot of people. Like I think it'll be fun, like do all these things that I never got to do before, you know? I was never like a social person anyways. And I'm not. And I think this time, like now, I'm just like, oh, I'm done. I don't want to be social. Like I just don't. Mind you, before that, I've always been like a very serious person. Um, but not on social media, you know. Social media is like fun and stuff like that. Um, I don't know. And so I feel like I am now going back to like how I used to be. Uh because I feel like I finally am at a spot where I feel like mature, even though I'm hella immature. But like I feel like I need to be at like somewhere because I feel like all this time I like, you know, since I had Evelyn, I kind of like I didn't have to be serious. Mind you, I was a parent. I became a parent and a single parent at that. But I felt like I just didn't want to take anything serious. So I was just like, I didn't take anything serious. And I've said this many times. I just didn't take anything serious. You know, I took a lot of things serious before, which caused a lot of problems in my relationship. And I was like, oh, I just don't want to take anything serious. Like, I just don't care. Like, it's whatever. And I feel like I did that for what, like 2 years or something like that. And now I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Because I noticed like it's now like affecting me because I don't remember a lot of shit. I'm like, girl, I don't remember. Like, I really don't remember now, you know? And I'm like, oh no, like you need to start caring a little bit now because like now you're working on becoming successful and now you're putting in the work to become who you're going to be in life. And so now I'm like, oh hell no. Let me get it together. You know what I mean? Because now it's like now it matters how my behavior is and how like I'm carrying myself. Does that make sense? So that's just how I feel right now. And I've been like really focusing on like school. Look, I got these cake pops at freaking Walmart. Cause usually I get Evelyn some at like Starbucks if we go. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be one extreme or the other extreme. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. And you know, I think a lot of the times And that's why I've been off of social media too, because I'm like, I've said this a million times. On social media, everybody's fake. Everybody's fake. Everybody's fake in a positive or a negative way. Social media is like a place where you can be who you want to be, who you would like to be. Social media is a place where you're acting. Social media is like, you know, whatever. And I said this on the TikTok. Last year, I was in such, I mean, I started my YouTube back in 2019. You know, talking about my relationship and what it was like, and try to help people and like give advice and stuff like that. Eric had like a year left. And that's how I started my YouTube. Mind you, before that, I had YouTube because I would do like other videos and stuff like that. But that's when I started like this page. And I don't like stuff like that. And I think that's why probably I don't like you anymore, because I don't like when people feel entitled. Like, I mean, it's social media, and I think everybody always sees you a certain way and they expect you to be a certain way. And like, they expect you to always be a certain way. And a lot of the times people on here, they think it's like funny or a joke, but it's not, because again, like, a lot of people don't know what you're going through, what other people are going through. And like, now I'm gonna go, because now you're like annoying me. Let's see. Like, you've been in Hawaii, what the heck? I didn't know that, and nobody knew that. Family? Okay, I don't like that. Because, like, what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, I'm a liar? I don't like... One thing about me is I don't like to be called a liar. I don't like to be accused as a liar. And I've said this a million times. And I get triggered. I don't know. I don't like it. And then it was like, I knew it. Something changed. Hawaii, huh? Like, what the fuck do you mean? LOL, never mind. It's only 2 weeks till Christmas. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. Like, are you trying to make me feel stupid? I don't know. And then when you say you focus on everything else and forget about some people, huh? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Girl, I feel your energy a little scattered. How can I know if you do come here? Girl, it's me fucking people. This freaking phone is pissing me off. You know, I feel like sometimes, like, I try to be, like, nice. I mean, I'm a nice person. But sometimes, a veces, people, you know, like, they make you feel dumb, and, like, you feel like you can't really, like, say anything because, like, then you're rude, you know? And I feel like that's how I've always been. Like, I don't want to be rude to people. And I always said that, like, I'm not mean to people. Like, I'm not rude to people. But sometimes people be just saying the dumbest things, you know? And it's like, again, like, people don't know, like, what people are going through, you know what I mean? And if I come on here, like, to talk about something, ya luego ya van con sus chingaderas. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, I don't know you in person. I don't care. You know what I mean? And it's always the same people. And it's always guys. It's always guys. The same thing in, like, TikTok. And maybe that's my thing. Like, I don't like it when guys always come on and they say things to trying to be funny, but it's not funny. It's just like, if you're sincere and you're a sincere person and you're sincere, you would just be like, hey, like, how are you? Not say stupid things like, oh, you forget about some people. Oh, Lord. I don't know. It just triggered me. You're not trying to do anything. Goodbye. Anyways, see, and I came on here to talk about something, but now it just, like, went differently. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because earlier too, it's just, I don't know. Eso no me gusta. And I feel like I'm always really nice to people. It's just noise. Don't let it bother you. Everybody's a real person. Everybody's a real person. Patricia's a real person. Carla's a real person. Everybody's a real person. What do you mean? What do you mean? But have you guys seen, now I'm going to talk about something that I want to talk about. Earlier we were talking about, Patricia, have you seen the guy that pew-pewed the CEO person? We were talking about that on TikTok. And I'm about to block you because you're getting on my nerves. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like dudes anymore. I mean, I do like guys, but you know how sometimes, I don't know, maybe the ladies will understand. You know, cuando hay alguien and you're like trying to be nice, and then they make like, they just kind of cute. And you know, okay, I know what did it. I know what did it. I know, I just knew. So yesterday I was at work, and there's a older gentleman that comes to like the little store. I'm gonna tell you the story, girl. He comes to the store because we have a little store for the students, and I don't know if he's a student or not, but he comes every week. He's an older guy. I don't know his background story. Like he's like 70. I don't know how old he is, like 70 something. And I think the day before yesterday, like I've seen him, you know, whatever. Hello, whatever. The day before yesterday, he comes up to like where we were at. Me and this other girl were doing like a booth. And he comes up and he goes, "Oh, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. Like, do you want like you know, whatever. I don't forget what we were doing." He comes up and then he just starts talking. And I was like, "Oh, okay, like nice, you know, whatever." And then he starts talking about like if I had a boyfriend, and I was like, "No," he's like, "Are you married?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he goes, "Oh, like, you know, not a lot of people are married. Que sabe qué?" And I was like, "Okay." And he just like talking. Then he starts saying like weird stuff. And I looked, mind you, a lot of things don't bother me because I'm just like, okay, bitch, like you have issues. And he looks like, I don't want to say he's like homeless, but I've noticed that he wears the same outfits all the time. I don't know if he's a student there, because then yesterday I found out that he drops classes and he'll just show up. So then I look at my my coworker, and because she was like, "What the heck?" And so I look at her and I'm like, "Oh God." He's like talking about like back in the day, how he met his wife and all kinds of stupid stuff. Whatever. That happened. He left like a fucking hour later and whatever. Yesterday he comes back and I was at a whole different spot by myself. And he comes back and he's like, "Hey, what do you have today? Like, can I have this?" And like that. And then I'm like, "No." And because then before he left, the day before, the time before, he goes something. And then all of a sudden he walks away and then he goes, "You know, the N-word's not a bad word." And I was like, mind you, we're in college, okay? Because if we were in the streets, it's a different story. But I'm like, dude, like, what? And he goes, "It's actually not a bad word." And I was like, "I'm gonna catch you later. Goodbye." So whatever, right? And he's black. He's a black guy. And so then yesterday he comes and he's like talking to me. He's like, "Can I have this? And can I have this?" Oh, and then he told me this weird story about him and his daughter. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know if you're trying to tell me something like cute, but that sounds so weird to me. And maybe that's what was bothering me, girl. Cause I don't know, like this whole guy's energy, is just really off. And so yesterday I'm just standing there, and at that point he had gotten on my nerves because I'm like, "What do you want?" And he goes, "Oh, can I have this hat?" And I was already talking to these two kids, and I was like, "Oh, like, you know, whatever." So I stopped talking to him because I was like, dude, like, I'm talking to these kids. Y luego ahí se pone a estar hablando, and I was like, dude, like, you can wait. Like, I'm talking to the students. Like, what is it that you want? He's like, oh, I want a beanie too. And I was like, okay. And I only had a certain amount of beanies, and I was like, well, you can have something else. And he goes, oh, can I have an umbrella? I was like, yeah, you can have one. Because we have these huge ass umbrellas that are really cool. I was like, yeah, you can have one. He goes, oh, can I have a beanie? I was like, no. Because I'm like, dude, why are you over here just asking for so much shit? Like, you already have everything, basically. He has everything because he gets anything he can. And I was trying to be nice, and I was like, oh, no, like, if you just, like, you have the umbrella, because, like, I only have, like, 3 beanies left, and, like, I still have to stay here, like, a little while, and, like, I, have other students, He goes, oh, okay. So you're not going to give me the beanie? I was like, no, I'm not. You can have something else. So then I was like, you can have a snack. He's like, no, I don't want a snack because I'm working out. I was like, fool, you ain't working out for shit. Okay. And then he goes like talking about like just weird crap. And I'm just like, and he like left, came back, and was like, oh, you're not going to give me the beanie? I was like, no, like I already told you, bro. I'm like, no, like I have other students. Like maybe next time, like you can only get one thing because, whatever. And so then I think he did it like 4 times. And I was like, he goes, oh, it's because you're a Pisces. And like, I guess I'm just not going to argue with you anymore. And I'm just going to like not get one. But I could keep pushing you because if I keep pushing you, you're just going to like give it to me. And I was like, and he was like walking away. And I was like, I mean, you could try. You can try. I'm like, we gonna stand here all day. You ain't gonna get no beanie. Cause I'm like, what the fuck do you think? Like, you can come over here and like bully me or something? And so, anyways, I think that just transparent over to like other dudes, stalker vibes, yes, and like weird vibes. And so I noticed these 2 students came up to the table. I saw them coming up. They didn't get close to the table. They stood like a couple feet away, but they were staring at me. And I looked at them. I was like, hey, do you guys want to like sign up for whatever we're doing? Da, 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 da. And then they go, oh, like they didn't want to do anything. And it was a guy and a girl, and the girl was just like, oh no, like really nice. And the guy was just like this. No. And I'm like, and that kind of made me a little uncomfortable because I'm like, wait a second, are you like here because you think he's like bothering me? Like, do you think I need help? I don't know, girl. Like the whole vibes were hella off, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so they didn't do anything, and then they're like, okay, and I was like, okay, and then they left. Make a podcast on how to deal with the boyfriend with substance abuse and weapons. Don't deal with it, girl. That's my advice. Don't deal with it. That's the only advice I can give you in any way, shape, or form. Don't. That's it. There's no way to do anything. The only time that I would tell people, like, okay, maybe you should, is if, like, they're your child. That's it. That's it. Only if they're your child. Other than that, don't deal with it. I'm going to make that into an episode. Don't deal with it. You don't need to. Like, there's no reason why you have to. You don't have to. Nobody's paying you to do it. Like, you don't do it. Like, there's just no reason. But it doesn't matter what I say, Anna, because you're still going to do it. You're still going to stay. You're still going to try to save him. You're still going to... And this is not just you. It's like everybody that's in this situation. Until you just can't no more. Like, you're going to stay until he has beaten you. He has beaten you down so bad that you just like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't recognize myself anymore. Or he leaves you for somebody else and you're like, well, what do I do now? Like, I'm so heartbroken. I'm so hurt. I wasted so much time. Like, I don't know what to do now. And like, your only option is to help yourself. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what anybody tells you or anybody here that's in love with anybody that's not good for them. It doesn't matter. Because exactly, people ask for advice, but they don't take it exactly. And mind you, I've been that person too, People have given me a lot of advice, not that I asked, but people have given me a lot of advice, and I never took it. I never took it because I always thought he would change. Like eventually he would change. Eventually he would want to do it. Eventually he would see that I'm the best thing in his life. And eventually he would like, want to do all these amazing things. And eventually he would see like my value. Pero reality is, once you are so low on the ground, and mind you, like I stayed too, because that was my husband, like till death do us part. And I was going to be with him until I grew old and like died next to him. Like I was like on my vows, and he wasn't, but I was like till death do us part. And I'm gonna do everything and anything I can to like save our marriage and to stay together and to do all these things, until one day after I had cried a million fucking tears, it was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna fight for you. Like, let the other fucking girl you're talking to have you. Whatever. Like, I'm done. You know. And yeah. And I was proud of myself that moment, because I said, "Damn, I would have never done. I would have never." Mind you, and I've said this story before. Like, I was in the shower, like trying to cry because I was hurt in a way, but I really wasn't. And then God, like literally God just told me, like, don't cry. Like, you don't need to cry, because this is literally what you've been asking for. You got what you wanted. Everything's going to be fine. And I was like, you know what? You're right, Jesus. I like how I went from God to Jesus. And I just took my fucking shower, girl. And I was like, whatever's meant to be is going to be. And you know what? He clearly, whatever. At the time when this happened, I didn't realize that I was more valuable than he was, and I made him to be more valuable than me in the relationship. You know what I mean? And it's been now over a year that I've been single, and it's been like it's like every chapter of your life is something, you learn something new, you know what I mean? But you figured it out. It wasn't about you. He is broken. Yes. And I gave this man everything, and not one fucking thing ever made him want to change. I gave this man my life, my freaking love, all my time, money, every single thing of me this man had. I gave this man a daughter. Like, nothing in this world I could have given him that would make him change. Like, not even Evelyn changed him. Like, you know what I mean? And so you can do whatever you want to. You can try to do everything and give this man whatever he wants to. He's not going to change unless he actually wants to. And you cannot be a part of that. Like, I had to learn that everybody has their own journey. Like, I have my own journey, and I have to learn about my own journey and go in my own journey by myself. Because I always wanted to do it next to him. Like I just want to be next to you. Like, I always, and mind you, I still have those moments where I feel like a piece of me is missing, and I feel that every single day. But it's like, now it's like, well, it just didn't work out. Like, he didn't want to be a part of that, so like there's no reason for me to stress or like, whatever. Like, it's okay to be sad about it. It's okay to like hope it was different, but it just wasn't. So it's like, just focus on your own lane. Let that fool let him, her, worry about their journey, because that's their journey. Everybody has their own journey. Like, Evelyn has her own damn journey. I don't know what that is. She has her own journey. I have my own journey. Like, my mom had her own. Everybody has her own journey. And you have to do it by yourself. You know what I mean? And if your journey is to be with this dude that is going to mentally break you down and you're not going to know what the hell to do, that's your journey, girl. Because something, either sooner or later, you're going to learn something from it. And it's either going to break you or it's going to make you. But you choose how to take it. And, I get told a lot. And I've been told this by Eric's own family. They always say, like, you're just so strong. I'm like, no, I'm just a fucking dumbass. I don't consider myself strong, but sometimes I do look at myself and I'm like, yeah, because I think, and I'm like, dude, this could have broken me so bad. And I literally could have just like given up on life and just like not cared about my life, like everything that I've been through. And I'm like, it's either or, like either I could have gotten lost with him, like you know, in the misery that he was in, I could have been doing the same things with him, using the same stuff with him because I was so freaking miserable. You know what I mean? It's either or. Like either breaks you or it makes you a better person. But like you choose what you want to do. You know what I mean? So I can watch it later. I have to go, but still want the advice. Okay. I will. I will save it. So yeah, but you know, I think that's what happened with the older guy yesterday. And Namas, like, that triggered me so bad because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't like what the fuck? And so I think that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of guys expect girls to be like really nice. And even when you feel uncomfortable, like you still have to be nice. And you know, like sometimes they make you feel like you're dumb. And I don't like that. And so I think today we're like, mind you, I haven't gone live. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't been live on YouTube is because of him. Because I'm like, oh God, he always gonna say something stupid. You know, cuando alguien a veces la gente te cae mal because you're just like, oh God, they're gonna say something stupid, or I don't want to hear stupid stuff. And mind you, sometimes like I'm okay with ignoring people, but then sometimes you just can't, you know, because it's like your soul is just like cringes every time. And so and then like as soon as I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I've been live for 2 seconds. Like, why are you here? And I don't like blocking people and I don't like being rude, but it's like, it's cuando alguien, like me, when, I don't know if it's a Pisces thing. When I don't like someone, it's not that I don't like you. I just don't like your personality. Like my energy doesn't like your energy. Does that make sense? It's not like I don't walk around here like not liking people. Cause I've liked a lot of people and I've been really nice to a lot of fucking people, girl. Like I feel like I've been nice to a lot of people that fucking do fucked up shit to me anyways after. But like there's sometimes there is those random souls that my energy is just like, no. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't like you. I just don't. And I can try to be nice. I just can't. It just comes out. Like it comes out. I don't know. And I try. I'd be like, oh no, please don't. But then it'd be like, I just can't hold it. It's just something natural. But your energy, it has just changed. You are more like yourself again. See, I told you it was him. It was him, girl. It was him. But that's just how I am, you know. And then, you know, like social media, or even in general, like just in general, like I don't want people to think like I'm like a bitch or like mean or like whatever. But there is those times that like there's certain souls that I just dislike. And when I dislike certain souls, there's just no going back. Like there's just nothing I can do. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I have met people that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like them. But then I meet them and then it's like, oh, I do like you, you know, whatever. But oh yeah, if I gave you chance after chance after chance, and then it's like, oh, and then eventually it just becomes like that, like, you know, like anxiety, like of like, oh, like the dread, and it's like, ah, God, please no. So yeah. So I apologize for that because I couldn't. My soul just couldn't. Live have always been your therapy. They have, you know, and I feel like a lot of the times I feel like also like I try to talk about what's going on in my life because I'm like, I know there's other people going through the same thing. And like, I like to be honest. And sometimes it's like, you know, like when you want to be vulnerable and like so other people can like also if they relate like they feel comfortable, because I feel like sometimes like in that situation, like if I was to talk about something y ahí va con sus chingaderas, and then other people like may not feel like okay to comment because it's like, oh well, this fucking idiot, you know what I mean? So that also like makes me angry because it's like, dude, just be quiet. I don't know. And maybe, and again, like maybe his intentions weren't to be like whatever. I don't know how I don't know. But for me, it's like, I'm at a point where it's like, I don't care. Like, if this is how I feel, like, there's no reason for me to like, I shouldn't feel uncomfortable in my own space when like, or like I'm trying to make you comfortable. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, yes. And like I like to have places where it's like a neutral, like people feel comfortable like saying things, and if it's like something deep, like it's okay to say it, you know what I mean? Like I don't want anybody, how's the day going? The day is beautiful. Like I don't want anyone to feel like uncomfortable that they can't say something because like somebody's going to be inappropriate or something like that, you know? You unburden yourself, that's all that matters. Girl, what does that mean? Girl. You know, I don't know. But yeah, so el viejito de ayer y antier con like that dude did the older man just and then this dude, and I'm like, dude, why? I'm like sick, and mind you, I've always I think she is sick. You okay? I try to give her a Tylenol. Are you okay? Your tummy hurts? What's wrong? You okay? Are you cold? What's wrong, Mama? You want medicine? What's wrong? Okay. You want to go dance class or no? No? Okay. Well, you're not hot. You want to go dance class or no? Okay, okay. What's wrong, Mama? You want me to hold you? No? What's wrong? What's wrong? What hurts, Mommy? Okay, let me hold you. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're heavy, girl. It's okay. It's okay. What's wrong, Mama? It's okay. Lay down. No. You don't want to lay down? No. You want to go to dance class? Or no? Yeah. Well, if you go to dance class, you gotta get up. I think she's going through like grow pains or something. Growing pains? He threw away what was bothering you. Yes, that's true. That's true, girl. I had to block him. She's been like super fussy, but she doesn't have a fever. And she's just like moving around a lot. So I don't know if it's like growing pains. Is that what they're called? Dawn and Miracle are outside. I even got the Tylenol. Yes, block anything toxic. Yes. So yes, girl. But you know, because I feel like social media, I feel like we're just surrounded, not social media, but I think we're just like surrounded by so much negativity and like toxicity. And it's like, it would be nice if people like were nice to each other and like helped each other and like, you know, like the girl, I don't know if you, um, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like she was super fussy even from like earlier. I know she was tired. So I don't know. What's going on? But I had to take the dogs out because they were like running around acting all kinds of crazy. So I'm like, y'all need to leave. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you follow or you've seen the girl from A random man of Atlanta girl, what's her name? I don't know her name, but her baby, she met this guy. She got pregnant. She was a single mom. She ended up taking him back, and I guess there was all kinds of crazy stuff going on, like DV, all kinds of stuff. And she finally left him again, and she's like talking about it, and I was like, you know, that is a situation. And of course, it's social media, and there's always going to be those people that are like, you're so dumb, like you should have never. I've been watching from the clouds. I don't agree. What do you mean? Miracle baby. She is, girl. She is. My friend, real quick, my friend that knows things. She said I'm supposed to have another kid, but girl, I was like, girl, I need to find a man first, girl. But anyways, that girl, it just is making videos and talking about like her situation, and I'm like, dude, like, I think in a time now that a lot of women, a lot of girls understand how things work, and like all the things that we go through, and a lot of things that mentally we go through, especially when you have a child. I think a lot of us want to have like that family. Like, what woman doesn't want to have a family, like her family together? And a lot of the times we do everything to be able to stay in that family, to have a family, to provide a family for the. Did you hear about Megan Fox? I guess her and her man broke up. She's pregnant. So it's like, if Megan Fox can't fucking hold a man, girl, what makes you think we can? Megan Fox, girl. And it's like, instead of like supporting, like people are like talking hella stuff about her, and I'm like, no, it shouldn't be like that, dude. Because I think a lot of us, especially when you're still in love with someone, like you will give that person chance after chance after chance after chance and chance until they break you down. You know what I mean? Until you're completely broken, and then you're like, you know what? Yeah, I don't care. Goodbye. You know what I mean? But they always break up. You would think that even after like breaking up a million times, like once you're pregnant, you would think like, I feel like Megan Fox and the dude are very toxic towards each other. I know, or because I feel like she's Megan Fox and he is like a really tall vanilla man that a lot of people like, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're just too much for each other, even though Megan Fox had like a whole book and like talked about like, you know, things and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe she's a toxic one, because her ex-husband, isn't he like now married with somebody else? He was cute. And now, isn't he hella younger than her too though? Isn't Machine Gun Kelly like super young? Younger than her? I'm like, ma'am, you should have got yourself maybe they're the same age, I don't know. Most toxic people think other people are toxic. Most toxic people think other people are toxic. You mean like a reflection? Sir, I think that's I'm like trying to like play it out in my head. I actually think that's I can't think of the word. Not toxic. It's what's the word, you guys, that everybody keeps throwing out there? I want to say dyslexic. Both very strong, very smart, and maybe that's why they collide a lot. Because if they're both like así iguales, I feel like that can be like a problem, because one of them wants to be like stronger than the other one, like whatever. But I mean, hopefully they can figure it out, because it's like, come on. He already has a daughter, like a teenage daughter, no? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, it completely has gone away. I think everybody's toxic, to be honest. I think most people in this world are toxic. I think everybody has trauma. I think everybody has some issues. Usually people with issues or traumas are the toxic people. because they don't know how to properly do certain things, you know. And I think that's what causes people that are toxic. There's so many things that can trigger someone to be toxic. I think some people don't even realize that they're toxic because it's just so normal to them in their lives. And then you know what I mean? So I feel like everybody in this world is toxic unless you like start healing yourself and you heal yourself and you're completely heal yourself, then you know, whatever. But I feel like everybody is not no I feel like everybody has something, dude. There's not one person in this world that is just normal. Like everybody has something. See that most people are toxic. Only toxic people think that. Shit, I was toxic. You can ask my ex. We were both toxic actually. Very toxic to each other. Um, he was a detached person. I was attached. Um, it was very toxic. I wanted to spend time together. He was just like, we cool, whatever. There's so many, you know. But I think everybody's toxic. Yes, but some people aren't meant to be together because they are toxic together. Exactly. Exactly. Um, but I think everybody, because there's like, for example, like people that just start talking. You know, they just start talking and the girl, was cheated on by the previous boyfriend. Now she has this new guy in her life and he's nice, really nice guy. Probably went through a bunch of crap in his previous relationship, but he's healed and he's better now. Then you got a girl that is never healed herself and is like still processing all the cheating that she went through. So now she brings that trauma into this new relationship, and now that becomes toxic because she thinks, like certain things that he says like trigger her ex, you know what I mean? So I feel like everybody can be toxic unless you like work on yourself. Everybody has issues, everybody has something. Either you're trying to manipulate someone, either you're, what's the word, you guys? What's the word? Not manipulate, not dyslexic is not even what's the one word that everybody, too much baggage, yes. But that turns into toxicity, And like I was talking to my brother the other day and I'm like, I think a lot of the times people aren't toxic in the sense of like, so I was talking about like his girlfriend and I'm like, dude, like why she be tripping and stuff like that? And he goes, I don't know, she's always thinking like whatever. And I was like, the only reason why any women or any men act a certain way in a toxic way is because you have given that person a reason to think that you're doing something, and that is when people become toxic. People become clingy, people become stalker-ish because they want to know what you're doing, what is it you're doing, because you have given them a reason, or there's something that looks funny, or like there's a doubt in their head. But you know what I mean? So but insecurity, you have to work on yourself. Exactly. Por eso te digo, like, everybody has something. Everybody has something. Everybody comes with something. There's always something, you know? And I think that's where the whole, like yesterday I had this conversation with this girl and I was on live on TikTok. And I told her, I was like, hey, like, you're young. Like, you need to date around, date as many people as you can to find the right person. I'm like, a lot of the times you date one person, and just because you date the one person, you like them, and then you just stay with them. Like, you don't even really like them. It's just that you got used to them, or you like just because they make you laugh or whatever. But there's no real like other stuff there, Like, you have to date around to see like who is compatible with you, and like who you know what I mean? Like, who's good with you. Um And she says, yeah, you're right. And I was like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, date around, date as many people as you can, because somebody out there is right for you, and it's gonna be just like right. It's like you're looking for the other puzzle piece. I think a lot of the times we don't think of it like that. Like you're looking for the puzzle piece that fits in your life, and then obviously that other person is also looking for their puzzle piece. And I think a lot of the time us women, we become like clingy, and like because you meet someone, like you want to be so like serious and whatever, that people get so upset if other people are dating and stuff. But it's like you should be doing the same thing, because you want to make sure that you find the right person for you, and you also want to like make sure that you allow that other person you're talking to find the right person for them, because you might not even be the right person for them, but you're trying to mold yourself into this person's life because you want to be with them, because you don't want to be alone, because you think he's hot, because whatever. What was that? Um, so do you know what I mean? So I just feel like you just, you gotta do that. You have to do that. Um, in order for you to find like, the right person. You have come a long way. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, girl. I mean, it has taken me a long time, and I'm not there yet. Like, I still have my days, like I still have my moments of like sadness, and I'm like, damn, like I cannot get over like so many years of being with someone in like a year. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, I don't want to date anyone. I don't want to talk. Like, I'm okay with like having conversations, like, like get to like meet people, whatever. But I don't want to be in a relationship because I feel like I don't think I can give someone 100% of myself, regardless if I'm divorced or not. Like, I can't, because I can't. You know what I mean? And that's just like the realistic part of my life, because I realize that. You know what I mean? Um, there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it's just like I cannot expect myself. I mean, I can lie to myself and be like, I'm fine. Like, I fucking earned it, bitch. I mean, I try, girl, because I be acting like that sometimes. I'm like, I don't care. Bitch, I don't care. I don't care. But it's like in reality, it's like I do, but I think I put myself in like this spot where I'm like really strong because I want to just pretend like it just doesn't exist. Because it's easier. It's easier to make yourself believe that it's not real, or it's fine. You are learning and healing, yes. And that's why we say, like, I'm open to whatever God has planned for me. Like, I'm not here or there. I'm just like, whatever is meant to be is going to be for me. The only thing that I want is like, I want to be successful with my own life. And I just want, if I'm meant to be with someone, like I want someone that is in the same level mentality as me. And like, I want someone that wants me to do good, and I want them to do good, and like I want the same things back that I give. Do you know what I mean? At least you are honest that you are toxic now. Yeah, I could be very toxic, or I could be a straight bitch too. And I'm proud of that because I know each. Okay? Because shit. One thing about me is one thing I do know is I'm a very strong minded person. Like, I've gone through a lot of shit, and I've gotten through it and out of it. And I think all the stuff, and even then I'm like, I could be toxic if I fucking want to. I could be a bitch if I want to. I could be rude if I want to. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not what I want. You know what I mean? I don't want to be checking somebody's phone every 5 seconds. That's true, Carla. Been there, done that. But I know my happiness is coming. Just like yours will too. Everyone is kidding. On my nerves too. Girl. So there you go. Everybody's getting on your nerves too, girl. You have evolved and shown a lot of growth. Some more than others, but it's true. We all are. Mm. Girl, I just feel like I think we all have a purpose. We all have a journey. We all have something we have to go through. And regardless if it's a messed up situation, like you have to just acknowledge it and like learn from it and like keep on moving, you know? It's easy for you to like dwell on like messed up things or things you should have never said or things you should have never done or you should have never allowed someone to do or like whatever, you know? But it's like you had to go through those things. You had to go through those things and it's messed up, but whatever. You know, it's like, oh, bitch, at least you got through it. You made it, you did it, that's fine. And it's like now you put yourself in your mindset of like, I'm gonna find, if I find someone, it's going to be someone that is da 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 da. Yeah. So yeah. I always tell God, like, whatever you have planned for me is fine. Like, I don't care what it is. If I'm meant to be alone, like, I'm fine with that. If I'm meant to, like, get married again, like, that's fine with that. Like, if I'm meant to, I don't know, whatever, have a million dogs, like, that's fine. Here comes Izma. And so, I'm okay with anything, you know? I'm open minded, whatever. Yes, okay. But we'll just see, you know, we'll see where we're at next year. Next year's coming and we'll see where we're at then, because I not in a million years did I ever think I would be here where I'm at today. Like last year, I would have never thought I would be here. The year before that, I never thought I would be in mentally where I'm at. No, I never thought it would happen. And you know, all the years before that, I never thought that either. When the time is right. Yeah, exactly. When the time is right, everything falls into place for everyone when the time is right, you know? Don't ever settle. And if along the way of your journey you meet a guy and he ain't shit, like you don't remember, you don't need to talk to them. You don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to like mold yourself to anybody. You don't have to make yourself like someone because it's like you're getting older, you don't want to be alone. Like who cares? It's better to be alone than like be stressed the hell out. You know what I mean? So just remember that you're gonna have your journey, and there'll be a bunch of crazy people and a bunch of weirdos. Or even if there's nice guys, you're like, I don't really think he's that cute, but let me be nice. Like you never know. You never know. So yeah, we're all gonna get there. You know, we will eventually get there somewhere into our lives, and it'll be just peachy. It'll be just fine. It will be just fine. I think everything in life is fine. You know, like you just remember, like remind yourself, like everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It could be hard. It can be stressful, but it'll be fine. You know. I'm surprised he didn't come over here, girl. Y ahí viene. Estaba. But anyways, but yeah. So, anyways, I think that's my 2 cents in this. That is my 2 cents, girl. Now I'm gonna go do some homework. I will probably go live on TikTok later. And you're always hungry. So you not take lunch? No. Well, I guess you better start taking some lunch. Is that a pocket in the back of your jacket? No. Do you realize how calm and peaceful you have gotten in the past few minutes? Girl, I'm always peaceful, girl. I feel like I'm always peaceful.
Damn. So it turns out, Heidi's brother came out of the closet today. and he's only 13 or 14. And his mom was like, I can't deal with that because she's Christian. And he was like trying to kill himself or something.
Wait, what? He was trying to do something?
He was trying to freaking end himself.
Why? So his mom got mad?
Mom and dad.
Some people just need to just get over it.
That's the only son they have, too.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay. Look at Uncle Misma. Who's that? He's eating your chips. You gonna share chips? Yeah?
Doesn't care until she actually wakes up.
Do you have a favorite YouTube or TikTok live? No. Huh? You want a chip? Okay, he's gonna give you a chip. No, I don't. I don't have one. I don't actually.
You want a chip? Oh, you get swollen face like me. Wake up.
I don't. I don't have a favorite YouTube, like a YouTuber. You know, I don't. I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Myself? I'm just kidding. No, I don't really watch anybody.
I had an idea that he was kind of stressed.
Why?
Just the way he would like carry himself and like act and stuff like that. I didn't want to say anything, but like I could tell.
And they couldn't tell?
No, I could tell.
No, but they couldn't tell?
No. I'm guessing because they spent with him like all the time, you know?
Yeah, but you can spend a whole eternity with someone and when you get that.
But some dudes are feminine, bro. Some dudes are feminine, but
some dudes are feminine, and that means that they might just be, you know.
Nah, but I could just tell that dude was sus.
I mean, you're feminine, but you're not.
I'm not. I'll kick a nigga ass.
But you didn't eat lunch?
I ate nasty ass McDonald's.
I ate nasty ass McDonald's. Isma has a job, you guys. I was not dating him. I was married to him. But yes, that is me. This fool came and dropped off his nasty ass soda right here. Yes. Yes, that is me. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes. You okay? You didn't go to dance class? No? Well, we gotta go.
Okay.
It's okay. You don't have to go, okay? If you don't feel good, you don't have to
go.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Then we gotta go. Fast. We have 30 minutes to get there. You wanna go? Okay, let's go. You gonna wake up?
Yeah.
Okay, come on then. You wanna go for real?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah.
You don't look like you wanna go.
I want to go.
Okay, I gotta go. I think she wants. Do you really wanna go?
Yeah.
Okay, come on then. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys, I gotta go. She wants to go to dance class, so we'll see.